Namaste yogis, welcome to today's flow. Today's flow, I invite you really to connect inwards, connecting the whole body. The flow we will do today will focus on stretches that go from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head in a fluid breath vinyasa style flow, mostly around the floor space. So I hope you enjoy today's practice. Let's start on a kneeling position. Close down the eyes. For this practice, it doesn't matter which direction you're in, we're going to be moving around, hence why I have no mat today. So if you have a wooden floor and you want to put some socks on to help slide around a little bit easier, then feel free to do so. Take a few cleansing breaths. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Now come to breath. There's inhale and exhale both through the nose. Engage Ujjayi breath if it's in your practice, slight constriction at the back of the throat. Allow the breath to travel around the whole body. Take an awareness phase from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head. Slowly walk the hands forward and prop up onto the toes. So the toes, the balls of the feet are flat to the floor and your knees are down to the floor, heels are high, resting on your bum cheeks. Now take a gaze down at your toes and spread the toes really wide. Try and allow each of your 5 toes on each foot to touch the floor. Now this is quite an intense pose, also known as the toe cruncher, which after a few breaths you might notice why. If it gets too much, just feel free to lean a little bit forward, keeping the spine long, draw tall through the crown of the head. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Tune into the power within. Breathe deep into the belly, in and out through the nose. Send the breath to the sensations that you're feeling. Allow the muscles to relax. Three more deep breaths here. Really opening out the toe muscles, the ground of our foundations, often an area we miss stretching. One more deep breath. When you're ready, slowly release the hands, untuck the toes and pitter-patter the toes just behind you. Start to gather some movement, the blood flowing once again. Sit back onto the heels and now bring the hands slightly behind the body. Shrug the shoulders back, grow tall through the crown of the head and slowly start to lean back so the knees just lift off the floor. Option to keep the hands by your side to help stabilise you. If you would like to challenge your balance, engage the lower abdomen and bring the hands into heart centre. Draw tall through the crown of the head. Long spine, steady breath. Slowly release the knees back down to the floor. Rest the hands on the thighs and just take a pause. Tune into the breath. Connect to yourself as we get ready to flow, connecting the whole body. Every breath, every movement as one. Connection from the soul, from the heart and the mind. Inhale, reach the hands up overhead. Stack the hips over the knees. Exhale, open the arms back behind the body. Send the left leg out and ground down through the outer edges of the left foot. Pause here, engage the muscles. Notice the stretch all up the IT band from the outside of the foot up to your hips. Keep this engagement as you inhale to draw the right hand over, side stretch to the left. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down to the right hand side and slowly lift that left leg up. Inhale, reach up, side bend over to the left. Exhale, right hand down, left leg lifts. Inhale, reach up to the sky, slight side bend. This time hold it here. Pivot the foot so you come up onto the heel of the left foot. Toes now flex towards the body. Notice this change in sensation. Reach up through the hands. See if you can bend a little bit deeper over to the left hand side. Deep breaths here. Cartwheel the hands down over to the right and pivot on the right knee. So the shoulders are now over the wrists. You're in a tabletop position with the left leg high. Ground down through your foundations and inhale to lift the right hand up out in front, thumb to the sky. Engage the abdomen. Breathe here. Full body stretch from the tips of the toes to the tops of the fingertips. Bend the left leg. Option to bring the right hand back behind the body to grab a hold of the foot. Push the foot into the hand and reach upwards. Open the shoulder, open the hip. Slowly release the leg, release the hand. And lower the left foot, ground down through the ball of the foot and push through the heel. Stretch through the whole left leg. Inhale, lift the left leg once again. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose and plant the foot in between the hands. Stack the left knee over the left ankle and inhale to reach the hands up overhead. Low lunge. Exhale, frame the front foot, push back with the hips, come into your half splits. Left toes facing up to the sky. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. 2 more rounds. Inhale, low lunge. Sink into the hips. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, up. And exhale, half splits. This time, send the hips all the way back down to the floor. Open out the right knee so the right foot comes to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Draw the heart forward. Engage the legs. Draw the kneecap up. Engage the quads to allow the hamstrings to relax. Long spine here. Inhale to grow tall through the crown of the head. And exhale to fold a little bit deeper. Deep belly breaths. On your next inhale, draw the hands up to the sky, take the gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, open the arms back behind the body. Ground the right hand behind the sit bones and push the feet into the floor. Draw the right knee back slightly to come into a supported plank side plank pose. Send the hips high to the sky. Breathe here for 2 breaths. Exhale to bring the left hand down to the floor. Come back over into a tabletop position, lifting that left leg once again. Do 4 pulses here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the foot down. Ground down through the hands, push into the floor and send the hips back into a downward dog. Lift the right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Pause here. Exhale, slowly draw the knee behind the right elbow and lower yourself down into a pigeon pose. Option to stay stacked up or walk the hands forward into lying pigeon. Few deep breaths here. Two more deep breaths. Slowly walk the hands back towards the shin. Fall over onto the right hip and swing the left leg all the way round so the foot comes to the outside of the right knee. Ground down through the sit bones, grow tall through the crown of the head. Inhale to prepare and exhale to twist over to the left hand side. Take the gaze over the left shoulder. Breathe here, inhale to rise, exhale to deepen the twist. As you slowly unravel yourself, bring the right hand to the right sit bone, followed by the left. Push into the floor, push into the feet, and send the hips high to the sky. Come into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the hands to the hips and slowly reach up to the sky. Draw the heels inwards, bring the hands into the center of the heart and slowly lower the hips down to the floor, yogic squat. Take a few sways from side to side. Notice how the body feels. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Slowly release the hands out in front. Allow the knees to fall to the floor. Bring the toes to touch, send the hips back. Child's pose. When you're ready, walk the hands back towards the knees. Bring the knees together. And we'll take that flow on the other side. Inhale, reach the hands up overhead, take the gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, open out the arms back behind the body. Open the right leg out to the side, ground down through the outer edges of the right foot. Inhale with the left hand, reach it over to the right. Exhale, bring the left hand to the floor, lift the right leg up to the sky, flex the foot. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, lift the leg. Inhale, side bend over to the right and pause here. Pivot on the ball, on the heel, of the right foot, toes flex towards the body. Deep side stretch. Notice the sensation change. Tune into the breath, connect to the body. On your exhale, cartwheel the arms around to the left. Bring yourself to a tabletop position. Right leg lifted. Engage the abdomen, ground down through the foundations and inhale to lift the left hand out in front. thumb to the sky. Bend the right leg. Option to take the left hand behind the body. Push into the hands. Send the foot to the sky. Open out the chest. Don't forget to breathe. Slowly release the foot. Bring the hand down to the floor. Push the ball of the right foot into the ground and really start to push through the heel. Notice the stretch on the hamstrings. Inhale, lift the leg, and exhale, draw the knee to the nose, step the foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise the hands, low lunge. Right knee stacked over the ankle. Exhale, half splits. Right toes towards the face. Inhale, half lunge. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Lower through the hips. And exhale, half splits, coming all the way back to a seated position. Bring the left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Draw the right toes towards the body. Inhale to reach up through the hands. Exhale, fold forward, leading with the heart. Draw tall through the crown of the head. And exhale to fold deeper. Engage the quad muscles. Flex the feet. And breathe. Inhale, reach the hands up to the sky and open them out behind the body. Ground down through the left hand behind the sit bones. Push into the feet to send the hips high. Draw the left knee so it's under the left hip. And inhale to reach the hand up overhead. Supported side plank. Exhale, draw the right hand down to the floor. Come over into a tabletop position, right leg lifted. 4 pulses, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg down, push into the hands. Send the hips high, 3-legged dog, left leg lifted. Pause here for a couple of breaths. On your next exhale, draw the left knee behind the left wrist. Allow the foot to come across the body and slide the right foot back into pigeon. Option to sit up here. Be mindful that you're squaring the hips and you're not leaning over to one side. If you'd like to fall down into full pigeon, feel free to do so. Breathe here. Notice if one side feels different to the other. Couple more breaths. Slowly start to walk the hands back towards the centre. Allow the hips to fall over to the left side and bring the right foot all the way over to the outside of the left knee. Ground down through the sit bones, grow tall through the crown of the head. Inhale to prepare and exhale to twist over to the right. Inhale, grow tall through the crown of the head. And exhale, take the gaze back over the right shoulder. Breathe here for a few breaths. Inhale to slowly release the twist. Bring both hands over to the left sit bone. Push into the floor. Send the hips high to the sky. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen through the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the hands to the hips and grow tall through the crown of the head. Come up to a standing position. Bring the heels inwards. Bring the hands into the center of the heart. Slowly lower down through the hips in your yogic squat. Take some gentle sways from side to side. Notice how the body feels. Slowly fall backwards this time. Come on to your sit bones. And slowly roll yourself down vertebrae by vertebrae. Lying down on your mat or on the floor. Draw the left knee into the chest. And then place the left ankle on the right thigh. Open out into a figure four. Option to stay here or to deepen the stretch. Draw the right knee into the chest and interlace the hands behind the right thigh or over the right knee. Send the sit bones and the lower back firmly to the ground and breathe into the sensation around the left hip flexor. One more deep breath. And on your exhale, release the right foot to the floor. Keep the feet exactly where they are and draw the left foot over to the right side. Option to use the right hand to slightly open the left knee. Take the gaze over the left shoulder. Figure four, supine twist. Engage the lower abdomen and slowly lift the feet back up to the sky. Option to cross the legs here or take a full bind in eagle legs and lower yourself back over to the right hand side for a deeper supine twist. If this isn't available to you, feel free just to draw the knees over to the right. Take your gaze over to the left and breathe into the chest and into the belly in this twisted position. Inhale back to center. Unravel the legs. Shake the knees from side to side. Loosen through the hips. Notice if one side feels different to the other. Draw the right knee into the chest and bring the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Open out into a figure four. Draw the left knee into the chest. Option to interlace the hands and take a hold of the left knee. Draw the leg deeper into the chest and breathe. Keep the right foot flexed and draw the tailbone down to the earth. Slowly lower the left foot down to the floor and take the right foot over to the left hand side. Option to push and open out the right knee slightly with the left hand. Take the gaze over the right shoulder. Using your lower abdomen, draw the legs back to a centre position. Option to cross the right leg over or take a full bind in eagle and lower the legs back down to the left hand side. Deep supine twist. Once again, if this isn't available to you, feel free just to flop the knees over to the left hand side. Honour your limits and connect to your body. Connection, the theme running through today's practice, as we take movements that connect our whole body, connecting our movements to our breath and the breath to the movement. Inhale, draw the knees back up to the centre, release the legs, shake the knees from side to side. Lower the legs down to the floor. Come to the final resting pose of Shavasana. Notice how the body feels. Take a quick body scan. Allow your body to connect to the earth, allowing space for the muscles to relax. Connect to the heart centre and wash a wave of love across the whole body. Gratitude for arriving on the mat today and allowing yourself to connect to who you are in this space right now. Honouring your body, honouring yourself. Stay here for as long as you need. Thank you for sharing today's practice with me. Namaste.